Everyone in local SEO will tell you just write good content and things will work out. But that is complete BS, because your content might already be great, but then what if it's still not ranking? Then you're probably missing this one thing, a silo. Hey guys, how's it going? Christian here, founder of Local SEO Academy, and I've also helped rank hundreds of Google business profiles, like this company here that I'll attach at the corner, where we basically tripled their inbound calls within less than a month. Today, I'm going to break down the number one reason your company is not ranking despite having already existing stellar content. Now let's begin. See, local SEO has a lot of traps, and one of them is writing national content for a local website. So if you're a fence company, you don't want to write blog posts, you need to write location pages. But what if you already have your location pages? What if you already have your service pages? What then? Why can't you rank further? And this is what you're missing here, a silo. So first, let's assume a few things are already done. For example, you've gone to your Google business profile and you've added the correct categories and you've added the correct services. Next, you've taken those categories and services and then you've made a page on your site for every category and for every service that you do, plus the city you serve, specifically the city your Google business profile says it serves. Before you go ahead and post these pages, make sure they're all arranged nicely and neatly. What do I mean by that? If you have a bunch of services, then you should definitely house all those services under the services tab. But if you have a bunch of category pages, then it's safe to put those pages right under the second crawl depth of the URL. By the way, if you want to learn more about these advanced local SEO strategies, then you should definitely consider joining our Local SEO Academy. Or if you want me and my team to execute these same SEO processes I talk on this channel, then please book a call. Both links are in the description. Thank you guys. Once you have organized your service pages and your category pages, that's where the interlinking comes in. But let's break it down in more detail. What you want here is you want every service page to be able to link to its neighbor service page, very similarly to a chain. So that's one interlink that every service page will have, which means that the whole site will be connected. Not only that, make sure that every service page also has a link that points to the home page as well, because what this will do is it will transfer the SEO authority not only to the neighborhood pages, but also to the home page as well, which is the hub of all the authority on the site. But that's not all. There's something that you can really get away with when it comes to interlinking, and that is having really aggressive anchor text. So just to clarify, anchor text is just the text that you use when you use the link to point to something else. An aggressive anchor text could be something that is actually your service, like fence installation or drain cleaning. Those are very, very aggressive pieces of anchor text. But if your anchor text was just click here or find out more or your website URL, that will be a very non-aggressive anchor text. See, it's very dangerous when you have a ton of links outside the site pointing back to your site and all the anchor text is very specific and aggressive, because Google will understand that you're trying to game the algorithm. But if a lot of your links that come outside the site are things such as click here, find out more, or your website name, then that's quite safe because these are usually natural links. But here's the kicker. The links on your site, the silo links, those can be extremely aggressive. Google doesn't care. So whenever you're interlinking to these neighbor pages, for example, drain cleaning, faucet repair, pipe fitting, you can actually use very, very aggressive anchor text. For example, the exact service that each page does, and you will not get punished by Google. You can also do the same thing when you point the link to the homepage, and I highly recommend doing that too as well. Next, what I would also suggest is having some outbound links. So every 3 to 5 pages, what I recommend doing is maybe pointing to Wikipedia, maybe pointing to the city your Google business profile is located in, that's the government site, or even pointing to a news article or something else that relates to what you do. This outbound link building helps a little bit as well, and it tells Google that you are also referencing highly reputable websites. Now, after you have interlinked your whole silo, this is the last part here where you supercharge everything using some link building. What I suggest doing is getting a small power link for every new page you've just created, every page you have included in the silo. What this will do is that every one of those pages will get a little bit of authority. And guess what? You've just siloed everything together. Everything is interlinked. That authority will pass through the whole site. Not only that, that authority will end up right on the homepage with some highly contextual anchor text that you've just used as well. You can actually get those power links too at our store within Local SEO Academy, by the way. So if you're interested in learning more about these advanced local SEO tactics, then you should definitely join. Or if you want me and my team to execute these same strategies that I talk about on this channel here, then please book a call and let's talk. Both links are in the description. But if you want to learn more about local SEO and these advanced tactics for free, then you should definitely check out this next video right here.